What's going on? It's your boy on YouTube, and welcome back to Malomes Mic. And guys, we've been listening to you guys. We've been listening loud and clear. Hey, women's perspective. Hey.
I think that was my want to hear a different perspective.
Yeah. Even Tladi was roasting us at one point. Yeah. Talking about, no, you guys are the same.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are niggas.
I think I'm a visionary.
So today we shout out Elon Musk.
So today we've got YouTube Black Excellence Class of 2022. We've got Google Etinyantsuma, Podcast Queen, top 10, not 10.
Yes,
charting on all platforms.
Looking from Jolo
superstar.
You
remember us?
How could I forget?
No, you wouldn't forget. It was a moment.
It was a moment.
It started my career.
Really? Please. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
I'm not looking forward to this conversation though.
Yeah, so today's conversation is nice, man. You're nice.
We can't be that bad.
No, I feel like I didn't know we're going to be talking about what we're going to be talking about until 2 seconds ago.
Did you ask?
That's the beauty of like content creation.
I know.
You're always inspired.
No, I know what you're doing.
Always amazed. Always. And Google and I have always had conversations. And I don't like the conversation she makes me have with her because, you know, so it's my turn to put her on the hot side.
She's on the spot now.
Lord, okay. Let's go.
Don't be nervous. So if you guys are wondering what today's conversation is, it's gender roles. And obviously we can't have this conversation with just Malomes Mic because that's very one perspectiveness.
You got it right with the news.
You always try to save it. But you saved it.
Never say. So obviously I have to bring, I feel like Google's the voice of women.
Nah.
I mean, if anybody was going to speak for like, you know, a huge subset of women,
it's me.
It would have to be her.
You know what? I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak my friend's truth. I'm going to speak the truth that I know. I can't speak for all honeys, but like I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
We also trying to get some intel.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, first, tradition.
How are you guys?
Yeah, that's not the tradition. You just need to read the comment from the last episode.
Yeah.
Get into how.
So I wanted to change the comments thing for this one. I want to give a shout out to a YouTuber, like switch it up, like you know,
that's nice.
YouTuber that we've been seeing growing, like an up and coming YouTuber. So this is a YouTuber called Tumisho. He only has like 6 videos up, but he's a great content creator. Yeah. I think he's going to be the Mr. Beast of South Africa. He's an amazing content creator.
That's nice.
So big shout out to him. I'll put his link in the description.
Don't forget.
I won't
Keep
forget.
your word.
Yeah, for sure. So big shout out to you. You're doing great, bro. You inspire a lot of us. Your editing style is amazing. And yeah, bless.
Oh, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
Look at Thato.
So I feel like I always ask you, Google, how are you? How was Cape Town? Google and I were in Cape Town for YouTube Black recently.
Yeah.
My YouTube is nice. Hey, dog. Sometimes I think twice. I'm like, you know what? I should have started the channel.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, Google's class actually graduated
this year.
The Cape Town trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. Cape Town was fun. A little too fun.
Yeah. No, we
had
fun.
That can't be a bad thing.
Questionable. But yeah, I can't complain. Yeah.
What's one thing you took away from the whole YouTube Black experience? Like,
what did I take away? I really like being around other creatives.
Yeah.
Like I like hearing and relating to like our conversations because I feel like it's very hard sometimes for people that aren't creatives to get our wiles and our complaints, and sometimes people make us feel a little like silly for the things we say, and it's like it's our job, bruh. So like if I'm going to complain about the camera, I'm going to complain about the camera. So yeah, I think it's just cool. I like having a space to relate, and also just being like with creatives that aren't just South African.
Yeah, because we have people from Ghana, no, there's no Ghanaians. We have people from Kenya
and Nigeria,
which is really cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss
YouTube
Mandy.
is doing a lot in
Eric.
Africa, isn't
No, they're working.
Yeah?
They are working.
You guys seem to appreciate
Good plug.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. Yeah. I think it's kind of cool because you guys put in so much work in what you guys do that there needs to be some acknowledgement for what you guys do.
I think the support is just great as well.
Yeah. It encourages more people to get on the platform and it allows for the space to grow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. How are you, Tladi? Tladi was late today, as usual.
Was I late?
Tladi was an hour.
I was more late than Google.
He was meant to be home at 5:15. He got home.
Why am I in it? Why am I in it, Tladi?
Why am I in it?
Oh no, he just wants a cover.
This is your podcast, Puti. This is why you're in it.
I can explain. So I was at work. You understand?
Okay.
Sometimes, let me tell you about work.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
How they coming at you?
Okay.
So something came up out of my control. I tried my best to communicate professionally.
No, you didn't.
I ran out of data.
Oh no, you know.
There was no communication. I'm talking to Lucas. I'm like, yo, Lucas, we need to speak about topics, bro. What are we going to talk about? Me and him are brainstorming. I'm like, Shouldn't Lucas be driving?
And you're like, how far am I? I'm like, I haven't even left because somebody is not home yet. And you know what the worst part is? He didn't communicate whatsoever that, hey, bro.
I didn't communicate fully.
With who?
But I said, Thato,
I thought you just said you communicated.
You're not communicating with the guy who takes who's gonna take you
professionally. These
Guys,
were your
what's
words.
going on?
No, we're asking.
I feel attacked.
No. We're just
we're
helping you with something called accountability.
You know what, guys? I'd like to take all the statements I've said before.
Okay.
I was being a loser. I made a mistake. I didn't communicate as I should have, or how you guys expected me to. Because I did communicate.
Sounds like gaslighting.
Changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do apologize. I hate it when people are late. It should never happen. Wouldn't happen again. Hopefully.
Okay, outside of that, how are you, Shem?
I'm alright. Since the last episode, a lot has changed. A lot has stayed the same, but I'm still okay. I'm doing well.
You've said absolutely nothing.
Yeah. You know, my follow-up question is, what has changed?
A few things have changed. The economy has changed. The prime lending rate went up again today.
Okay.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
It's double digits now.
You know what I'm saying? It's getting hard to afford this lifestyle. Yeah, but yeah, besides that, man, God is still alive. I'm still alive. You guys are still alive. I'm doing alright.
Okay.
Is that a good answer for you guys?
Yeah,
That was a good
that's
answer.
better.
We'll take it.
That's
We're getting
a
there.
Thato,
Better
how are
than
you?
what you usually do.
Me, I'm good, bro. I just came back from Cape Town, so I'm fresh. I'm inspired. Like Google was saying, I got to meet so many like creatives from like Ghana.
She said Ghana again.
because they were meant to be people.
You love
from
Ghana.
Yes.
Google when I'm in Ghana recently.
Yeah.
That's why. And
Hey,
chose
these guys
the
are doing nice. Eh?
Thank you, YouTube. But it's about well.
But life is good, bro. Life is soft. Life is picking up. Like a lot of opportunities coming for all of us, even you guys, Malomes Mic, which is really cool. And yeah, I was meant to go to Lucas and I was meant to go to Sun City tomorrow.
Bored.
But my
You
God is
guys are
alive.
going to Fontaine?
No, we're not going anymore.
We're not
'cause
going anymore.
It's the Sun City takeover, homecoming Sun City takeover.
Tell her the
But-
full story, dog.
So I was going with a specific brand.
Esh.
And then that brand was like, cool, I was meant to leave tomorrow. Everything is booked. And then a brand that I've really been wanting to work with
Yeah, hit you
hit up
up.
my manager and it's like, yo, we're in, and it's like 4 times the amount. And it's just like, it's like a dream brand to work with.
Yes.
So I was like, and I hadn't signed any contracts, you know?
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, Lucas, I'm sorry, boy. I'm going to have to.
Oh, no, you can
Cancel
imagine how I feel.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get it.
also
Objectively, I
get
get
There
it.
was like, there was
4 times.
It only makes
literally,
sense.
like, it's not even a
It
conversation.
only makes sense.
Yes.
And it's a better brand. It's a cooler brand. I
Yeah.
actually prefer that one more than the alternative.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's, what's up?
Wait, I wanna,
What do you need?
We don't. Do you wanna bash niggas, dog?
No, we didn't say any names.
Who do we bash?
What do you know? What did we say?
Okay, sorry. Make it time. I just wanted to
Nah, but keep that- we didn't bash
You
anyone.
are on edge. Is this what work has done to you?
trauma.
You know what? One of these days, I want
Wait,
I want
are we
us to
recording
discuss like real freedom of expression, if
Yeah.
it actually exists, or people just it's a figment of our imagination.
That's an
Yeah.
Because
interesting
he got
question.
so
Yeah.
cagey.
No, I feel like Tladi is my HR, my PR. So
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
thinking about like, are we messing up relationships?
Yeah.
Me, I like money and I like relationships that come with money.
I get that.
So I'm not gonna leave you and say I left you because of money.
Yeah.
Because to me it's always more than money.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah.
is great. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first guys offered you a decent amount because you're
Yeah, no,
considering
but
going.
we communicate with them and we explain to them exactly what we're doing. So it's a very fair communication, and the contract wasn't the greatest, and we spoke, so everything is grand.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
but
but-
that's
I think more than anything, I like that
Yeah,
communication.
communication. Because I wanted to do
Tladi,
both.
communication.
That's you word.
So I want to start off by saying, are you guys for gender roles? Or are you guys opposed gender roles?
Can I start?
It's not black and white.
Can I
Of
start?
course, of
I
course.
am for 100% for gender rules.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna leave him at that?
Nah, I need to
I
elaborate.
can't use that.
Okay, what's your definition of gender roles?
It might be long-winded, but I'm gonna try the best.
And then we'll see if we agree with you.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you do.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Confidence.
But I hope if I am wrong, I would like to be enlightened.
Okay.
So I'm a firm believer that as a society, we need to play to each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
And we all have different strengths and weaknesses. I can't, if you are good at laying a few bricks, I think you should do that because that's what's effective for society.
Okay.
If you're good at making sure that people keep connected with each other, because that's also a separate skill. There's certain people that it
Can
brings
I
people
can I
together.
stop you? I want you to, because I mean, speaking about gender roles now, I want you to say like which gender you're referring to when you speak. So you must be like a man.
Because you
is
said you
good
agree
at-
with gender roles.
Yeah, because you agree with them, and I want you to,
Yeah.
you know, I want
Yeah,
you
but
to be very clear on what you're saying,
this-
because I might be not, I might not be sure who
Okay.
you're referring to.
Sure.
So start again and be like, I think a man, I think a woman.
But no.
That was a gender role.
But those are gender, that's what you believe in.
I did explain that it's gonna sound long-winded.
Yeah,
I
no,
want to
go for it.
explain
Okay, fair
first
enough.
where
Okay.
I'm coming from. As I was saying, Thato.
Before you try to like marginalize your
For my opinion. Yeah. But anyway, I'm a firm believer that for us to succeed as a society, we need to do things that help society. You understand what I'm saying? So if somebody's good at bricklaying, that person must be a bricklayer. Okay. If they want to be a bricklayer.
So like you're referring to a man now?
9 times out of 10. As you have seen in the construction site. It's all males.
It might just be gender bias.
Yeah, and I'm trying my hardest to not make it as simplistic as possible, because I do understand that things are nuanced. There's degrees of abilities that are different.
Yeah.
But in a sense of, if somebody needs to nurture, some people are not biologically gifted to nurture.
It's crazy that they're always fixing your mic on every episode.
I'm the talent.
I couldn't know.
As I was saying, there's certain things I expect a woman to be good at.
Such as?
Such as the nurturing thing that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tried to explain it differently. I believe women can bring people together. And I think there's a reason why it was designed that way. I believe there's a reason why God chose women to bear kids.
Yeah.
Because they have that ability, scientifically speaking. Men generally do not have that. So for the sake of society and the benefit of, I do believe that we need to respect gender roles. I'm not saying people should be limited to it, but for the sake of the homies.
Yeah.
That's also like the homies.
So
no way, who the homies?
For the population. Oh, nice catch.
And
that was hard.
we're gonna dig deeper into all the different situations that gender roles are applied.
Yeah.
I just want to get like a broad view from everyone.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you guys have to tell me if you agree with him or not. Feel free to, but then what's your definition of gender roles and what do you believe gender roles should be?
You know, when Matadi first said he agrees with gender roles and then proceeded to explain what he meant by it, I felt like so I agree with the explanation, well, part of what he explained it to be as everybody has skills or a set of, let's just say skills that they're good at as compared to somebody else. And if you're better at something than somebody else, then you are more suited to do that thing. So I believe in that. It's not necessarily gender roles. I feel like gender roles kind of makes it like generalizes that women should do this, men should do that. I just think of it as more based on what you're good at, you should take advantage of that and apply that, rather than you doing something only because you are a woman or you are a guy. Yeah.
Letoa?
I definitely am hearing Lucas. I don't necessarily think I believe in gender roles because I understand how much they cage people in society, and I think having to fit a gender role is like very taxing for some people, and it quite literally is against what they stand for at their core. So no, but I hear what you guys are saying. I hear you saying that people should play to their strengths, but it should be your personal strength, not what your strength should be as a woman or as a man. Yeah. You know, but in my personal capacity, maybe if I am in a relationship, I am expectant of my partner to play a certain role.
Like what?
Like what? That I'm curious about.
But okay, if
you can say it now or later because we're going to dig deeper now.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get there.
You're not getting away from that. Thato, go.
No, we'll definitely get there for sure.
No, keep watching to hear what her opinion is.
Watch until the end.
Keep listening and watch. Also, I just want to say big shout out to all the platforms you guys listen to us on. Big shout out to YouTube. Big shout out to Spotify. We appreciate you guys for listening. Huge, massive. Also, if you guys don't know, we're part of the Africa Network podcast now.
One of them ones.
So it was just dope. That's why we have the space now to shoot. So shout out to you guys. Yeah.
We didn't speak about the space because we're switching spaces every other
podcast. Y'all just moving mad and you down and record.
Flex, is this the last one? No more changing locations, no?
Doesn't seem to. Okay.
Yeah, Flex approved.
If you guys made up your mind now.
We'll see.
Honestly.
It's crazy. We started on the couch.
Yeah, with a
couple of couches. We've been on a couple of couches.
Pause.
But yeah, so I agree. I lean more towards what Lucas is saying. Sorry.
It's okay.
And then I lean more towards Lucas is saying.
Yeah.
I think it's like, unfortunately, like society has taught us what we should be doing and like what Thato as a man can and can't do. And what Google as a woman can and can't do. Yeah. So because of that and the brainwashing and everything, obviously that's what I believe in naturally. But there's a lot of things I unlearn as I go in life. But with me, like Lucas said, I want to play to our strengths. So what are my strengths? What are your strengths? And let's play to them, whether the gender roles or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to ask something. Do you guys think, because you know everything that we come across now, it's more of something that has been a norm for so long in the past, and people degeneralized it based on that. Do you think gender roles are out of pocket? Like they are far-fetched?
No, but before you go on,
just ask us if we agree with them or not.
No, not agree with them. But do you think generally, like you spoke in a general sense of no gender roles, I agree with them or I don't. Yeah. But let's make it a spectrum.
Sense?
Do you think some of them make sense at least? Like, like are they all out of pocket?
Why do you think they became norms? That's the question you should be asking.
That's what I'm trying to get down to. That I think that there might be some of them that are based on
practicality.
Yeah, or practice, or general practice. Like like how Matladi mentioned nurturing. No. Like, for example, how Matladi mentioned nurturing. Like, normally naturally women give birth to kids and they will nurse the kid, all these things. That's what 9 or 8 out of 10 times that's what you would see. I'm not saying there are no fathers out there that are more nurturing than the average guy.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that based on that 8 out of 10 times that it occurs like that, aren't there other gender roles that stemmed from such instances?
You know my answer.
I don't know. I feel like these things make sense because we live in a man's world, bro. So everything makes sense for a man.
Okay.
You get me? So like even everything that you say makes sense. Is it far-fetched? Does it make sense?
Even your question, is it far-fetched? I think Thato was right. It's almost you asking if we agree with gender roles. I hear what you're trying to say because there's a degree to it. I guess you're trying to see if there's something that like there are gender roles that are more normal than others and others are like more, I hear that, but I think it still boils down to whether or not you agree and believe in them.
I get that, but I just don't want things to be black and white. Generally, because everybody wants things to be a binary. It's either 0 or 1.
Okay.
I feel like there's always something in between. Yeah. Like, we got here from somewhere. Like, there's something that led us to this moment. I just want to see if there's merit in how we got here, or if everything about the situation is null and void.
I mean, let's go to the point Matladi was speaking. He was saying women are natural nurturers, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think a man can nurture like a baby?
Or learn
definitely.
Or learn to.
No, definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
If given the chance.
Yeah.
Because like I agree with you, but it's like that's all we've known.
Yeah.
Yes, a woman gives birth, but like after that, like the woman could dip. Like you could get like I don't know, a woman.
Also, do you know what I'm thinking about? Because you know how you're asking if it's like the norm. Sometimes I look at like my parents' household and just black families around me and how they're structured, and it seems normal to us because it's been done for such a long time.
Oh yeah.
But like, this is going to be so crazy, but most of our parents are in toxic relationships.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that have been normalized in their relationship that when growing up, you used to maybe think that was normal in a relationship.
Yeah.
So just because you see your mom taking care of the kids all the time and your dad at work doesn't necessarily make it right because that's what you've been seeing and what we've been conditioned to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like as much as we have been seeing it and it has been a norm, it doesn't necessarily mean that things should be done that way.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
No, I hear you, and it makes sense, and I'd wish for things to not be as I explained it. Nah? But you said something before. This because of gender, do you have certain expectations? Let's say now you have a partner. Thato tried to ask the question. You meet someone.
Yeah.
Is there anything generally you expect of him because he's a man?
Please answer freely. Like don't be shy.
Yeah, of course.
It's a safe space.
It's not P.
Not really,
Are we
this is
PC?
the
We probably
internet.
PC, but like
This is the internet.
Be
it's not
free.
a safe space.
It's not a safe
Yeah.
space.
No, but
If you're recording.
I think if I am, let me say this because I mean y'all don't know like my sexuality.
Okay.
So if I am with someone, I am expectant of them.
Sorry, I did
certain-
assume.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. But if I am with someone, there are certain things that I'm expecting of my partner. Now, these things are general to some extent. Like, if I am with you, no matter who you are, I do like to be taken out. I do like for things to be paid for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I do, but then maybe now when I'm with a man, there comes the aspect of protection.
Yes.
Because with a man, genetically, you guys are bigger, you're stronger, and so forth.
Yeah.
So I definitely, when I'm with a man, that's a big thing for me. Like, if I don't feel safe around you, if I feel like niggas can pull up on us, like, I'm not going to be with you.
Yeah.
Because that's...
Same.
I'm not going to be with you, But for the most part, I think I've grown to realize that, like, because I no longer have a particular gender in mind when I think about a partner, it's allowed for me to broaden my perspective of what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not just specific to a man.
No, that is interesting. Can I ask a personal question?
Yeah.
When did you discover that you are open?
What is my sexuality? What are you asking me?
First,
you need to start with what is your sexuality.
Yes, I was going to say, what is
and
that?
then you can
follow up on something else. Open to the open. Okay, let me. A lot of things I have to explain. I think differently. So the certain
No,
things.
I get what you're saying. I'm teasing you.
We are.
I honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that I am definitely attracted to more than just one thing per se.
Yes.
And I don't necessarily know if that falls into like just woman, just men. I don't know if it's a personal thing, if it's like a personal connection that I have with someone, and that's maybe it. I think that's called like being pansexual. Yeah. So I'm in the process of figuring it out. So I haven't necessarily come out and say anything because I myself don't know, but I'm just allowing myself to be fluid and
Fluid. No, but this is sorry. I have to ask another question. This is very interesting to me.
Okay.
Yeah? I want to go back.
Yes.
You know? So because you've because you've tasted both sides.
the choice of words is
different words.
Okay, you like
let me
dancing on
rephrase.
it.
Let me rephrase. That you fix the rephrase. Nah? Because you experience different sides. Nah? Would you say that again? I'm asking the same question again. Do you have different expectations based on the
If you're seeing a man or a woman.
man or a woman?
Yeah, yes, there are. Like
There's some
there
expectations.
definitely are things that apply.
Do they stem from the fact that it's different genders?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think this is so interesting.
What do you expect from someone that is with you? Outside going out, outside.
And you must. I wish for this question to be reiterated in this direction.
Oh, no,
Why
of
did-
course.
curious.
Yeah, bounce it back
Of
to-
course.
Yeah, but like, what's your? If this is not here, this is unacceptable for me.
Ooh, like what do they call it? Like the thing where I'm just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's the end. Honestly, it's like if you're deceitful, if you're lying, if you're cheating, if you're like not a present partner. Yeah, it's like it's very much about the character of the person. And again, like safety is a huge thing and how safe I feel around you and in your space. And if I feel like you are taking our safe space that we built for granted in any way, then for me it's like it's a wrap.
Yeah, okay.
That's my biggest thing.
Then I do agree with you in a sense that does not depend on gender.
Yes,
someone's
yeah.
character.
But I will be honest that growing up, maybe like this conversation would have been different because there were definitely things I expected more from men.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, like what?
Like money, dog. No, fully. I think that obviously it's very dependent on each person. Like people need different things in relationships.
Yeah.
But like I do think that once upon a time in my mind there was a notion that men need to provide, which I still think they do. But I wouldn't have had that maybe towards a woman if I was with her. But now I've realized that that's just important to me in general. So I expect for money to be present with whoever I am.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
And you respect the same expectation if somebody had it off you.
Yes.
Fair.
It was a quick yes.
But you do understand.
No. To have money, to spend it is different. But yes.
Oh, wait a minute. But you know I mean both.
No, I know you
You
mean
can't-
both. No,
you can't
you know what? I
spend it if you don't have it.
definitely would spend on a partner, regardless. I think if I love someone, there's nothing I wouldn't do for them.
Okay.
Love is tricky, hey?
But lady, what do you expect from like?
Also, yeah, I was about to say, Matladi, what do you
Much
expect?
of the same things you expect. I like feeling safe.
Okay.
Physically and emotionally.
Yes.
And I'm not the easiest person to understand.
Okay.
So I like when someone at least tries to
understand
me.
you, yeah.
And then looks is very important to me.
Of course.
Fair and
Not one.
very fair and valid.
You're on one today.
So you wouldn't date a honey who doesn't have a fat ass?
No.
Answer freely.
No. The
You
thing is,
wouldn't?
that's not a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
It's one of those things. If I go to Spur, if I go to Spur and they bring out the birthday ice cream, and then they forgot the cherry, like it's not like I'm not gonna eat it.
What an analogy! What an analogy! Like a cherry on top.
No, I'm still eating that cream.
Oh my god!
That's fire. You lying? That was fire.
What are you giving him? One of those
I
claps?
definitely get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I saying?
No, you answer.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Lucas, what are your expected gender roles within a relationship? So what do you expect from a woman? And you can give me like 4 things. You can just say it fast. You don't have to explain yourself.
Like the thing is, nothing is always as easy to answer.
But you
as-
know.
like, I can't.
Should
I
I
don't think
answer
I
first?
have. Personally, I don't think I have expectations from women because they're women. No, I don't. Like
Okay.
I don't. Well, despite
Leave woman. What do you expect from a partner?
a partner,
Sure.
much better. So I feel like from a partner, for me, like how Matladi said, I expect to feel safe, especially emotionally, because I'm generally not the most on the surface emotional person. However, it doesn't mean I don't feel. It's just that I express my emotions differently.
Yeah.
So I expect somebody who is mindful and or open-minded enough to want to figure out how that works for me, the same way I'm trying to figure out how it works for them, because I would never treat the same person the same, or two different people the same way.
Yeah.
I'm learning something, and I expect you to be open-minded enough to want to learn something about me. So I want to feel safe enough to be able to express myself for who I am, so you can learn who I am and make me feel comfortable. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel loved, because when you give, provide. But I also grew up in like a household where dad does dad things.
Yeah.
The ladies in the house usually do
The lady
stuff. But my mom was a bit different, because she made sure I know how to cook. She makes sure I know how to iron my own clothes, how to wash my own stuff, how to clean after myself. My mom didn't compromise on any of that because I was a guy. It's a bit different from my little brother, but with me, I think it's because I was left with her, and it was just me, my mom, and my dad. So I would be forced to. I would need to know how to cook. Like, Keveta Sunday goes from start to finish.
But he doesn't eat pumpkin.
Don't bring up whack food. Anyway.
Whack?
He's a bit whack.
It's a bit childish.
Because you hate us.
I am.
You hate it.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I don't
eat
get
any
it.
veggies.
Like
I do eat veggies. I like
what?
peas.
Those are veggies.
Like pieces like last number though.
Carrots, chakalaka way,
Chakalaka is a vegetable.
Actually, it's a vegetable. It's a vegetable salad. Anyway,
Yeah, so at home I got to see like the perspective of both sides, because my dad is completely opposite to how my mom raised me to be. He is not clean the house type of homie. Like, he is man stuff done. With me, I can do a bit of both. So it kind of helped me understand that, like, to be clean doesn't mean you need to be a hand. Like, I feel like everybody should be clean. I feel like everybody should know how to cook, because it's for basic survival skills.
Yes.
You should know how to cook. Why can't you cook? So it's things like that. But at the same time, I do understand that there are some things, because of there are constructs in society that have gotten us to where we are. Generally, like things like, as a guy, I wouldn't know how to plait hair. But there are guys that know how to plait hair, but there are more women that know how to plait hair because they grew up in that environment where they did those things.
But they have to plait their hair.
Yeah, they have to, but we can plait. We have hair too. We just don't plait our hair because they say you must cut your hair. They always say you must cut your hair with us. But more of us have our hair cut because we grew up, our dads don't have hair. My dad doesn't have hair. Yes, so those kind of things, I do feel like there is some things that they came up, like things have been practiced over time and they became a norm. Not saying they're right, but that's how it is. The reality is that. So yeah, that's my stance.
I fully agree with you. I think gender roles are tricky, bro. I feel like for me, it's like in a relationship, I know what I like.
Yeah.
But obviously what I like is influenced by what I should be liking. Because I know with me, like, I don't like cooking. I can cook, but like my lady should be cooking for me. Like, I'll cook like once a week. Yeah, she should be. That's what I want from her.
That's what he wants for himself.
Yeah, she should be. Like when I see someone, they know that like I'll cook.
So when someone cooks, it's a nice to have for you.
For me, cook is like a love language. Cooking for me is a love language.
Is it a deal? It's a
So
deal
wait,
breaker.
it's a must.
It's a must.
That's what he said. She
Like
should.
if she can't cook.
Yeah.
Is it a deal breaker?
Or even let's say she can't.
It's not a deal breaker, but I'll just be like, babe, I'll probably bully her for the rest of her life that she can't cook.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'll still be with her. But like
Okay.
it's like
It's not a deal breaker.
So it's not
It
a
seems
deal
like one of those things. If you met somebody else that could cook, it's gonna be like your relationship is getting shaky.
Of some beef stew, bro.
I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but I just wouldn't
Do
necessarily.
you expect it?
Yes.
You expect it.
I expect it. So like I like my lady to cook. Like literally, if we cook 5 times in a week, I'll cook once. But every time you cook, I'll do the dishes, I'll clean up and everything like
But
that.
then in return of that, what do you do?
Okay.
I buy the
Does
groceries.
Or you buy the groceries?
Yeah, I buy the food in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think you should, in your household, ideal household?
Also, sorry, I just want to say I believe in gender roles.
Yeah. We didn't ask you that actually.
Yeah, I'm petty. I believe in gender roles.
I'm petty.
And I feel like I believe in most gender roles. Not all,
Yeah.
but most gender roles. But also
Yeah.
believe in equality in the effort you put into the household.
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah.
me? So if you're cooking all the time, I need to be clean the dishes.
You need to pull your weight.
Or I should
Yeah.
be cleaning as you're cooking, or I should be buying the groceries.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
get me? I don't expect you to cook and buy the groceries. I'm wild.
It's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I wanted to ask this. Actually, I want to ask each one of you guys. Your household,
Yeah.
ideal household.
Yeah.
What would the roles in that household be?
Okay, let me think. Cool. In that household, I'd say, like, we'd have to distribute roles. So I want to say the house would be the only thing which we do together.
Okay.
Like the bond of the house. So like I'll say, okay, cool, we've got a house. I earn this amount of money. You earn like, I earn 80. I don't know. I earn a certain amount. You earn a certain amount. But I'd want to cover a little bit more. Like maybe I'll do 80% of the house. I want us to do that together because I want you to feel like it's your home too.
Yeah.
You get me? Then when it comes to school fees and all those types of things, I should be paying for those things. And then when it comes to like small things like
Because you're a man.
Because I want to do that. And also because I'm a man. Yeah,
what if she earns more than you? Like a lot more.
That'd be so
like
soft.
she's a gynecologist and she raking it up.
Yeah, I'd probably still have the same sentiments.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably still want to cover more. And it's just like, if you have more, you should just invest your money more for like our kids' future or something. Yeah.
But you want to take care of those things.
Yeah, I want you to feel comfortable around me. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel like relaxed. I want your money to only work with certain things, but I want to cover for pretty much most of the things.
Where do you think, just a side question, where do you think
My
that's
dad,
stem?
bro.
Okay.
My dad.
Yeah, I
So
figured
quick.
but it always needs to stem from
what's crazy
somewhere. Well,
about
usually
that?
stems from somewhere.
Like my parents are really cool, but like in terms of the cars at home, my dad will buy a car, my mom will buy a car. You get me? And then they share the cars. And then in the houses, my dad will buy a house, and my mom will buy a house. You get me?
Yeah.
So they've got like 3-4 houses like amongst each other, and then they like, I'll buy, you buy, which is hella cute.
Yeah.
Which I think that's how it should be. But when it comes to school fees, university, my dad paid for everything. And then my mom took care of us. Like she took care of us, she took us to school, all those things.
So I realize that, in life, we always attracted to what is familiar to us. Like it's very hard for us to deviate from what we know.
Yeah, 100%.
When I add to
Okay,
what
no,
you said,
your question. Now I'm gonna ask you the
but I
same
want to
question.
I'll still answer your question. I think with what you're saying, and just from my perspective, I don't fully agree solely for this because I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
You put a lot of pressure on yourself. So now if you are in a relationship, for whatever reason, God forbid, you are not able to provide the things that you want to provide, that will kill you.
No, it won't. If the thing is that like I know that like if I'm in a situation where let's say my brand deals are low, and it's like all my money's low, and I've got a partner, I know I can easily say, baby, things aren't going well for me right now. Can you please cover for us? I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna explain to her the long term, like how I'm gonna come back. I would not be shy to be like, yo, babe, like I'm struggling. I need your help.
Okay.
Because literally we're there to help each other. We're there to create like an
It's
empire
more.
together.
It's more of ideally you'd like to be.
That's what I like to do.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that's fair.
Okay.
And I've seen myself like when I'm with like a specific girl, like I tend to want to pay for certain things.
Yeah.
If another girl, I'll pay, but then I'll feel like I'm paying. I feel like I'm paying.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
I get it. You're not doing it like you're not grand and you're like you're
you're doing it, man. You're like,
Every day.
Yeah, literally. It's like, let's put this honey up.
You know when I have a problem with that is gratitude. You know when I'm expected to do things, that's when I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
But if
I
I can see or if
Speak
I
on that.
want to,
I want to.
if it just comes from deep
And that's
inside.
true.
I've had two types of girls, A and B.
Yeah.
I've probably spent, let's say, $1 million on A.
Yeah.
And then
You've had $1 million.
No, man, it's just okay. Let me speak relatively.
Yeah.
I've spent 10,000 on A.
Yeah, 10,000. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna react like
I
that.
spent 100 rand on A.
No, I got 100.
I spent 100 on A. I spent 10 on B.
Yeah.
That 100 on A, I don't
Was
feel
easy.
it. I don't care. I'll do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
That 10 on B, I'm just there like, I'm looking at her like,
Marawa.
I'm gonna get back home, you're gonna be computer on la pizza. So like, yeah.
Okay, hey guys. I am Sima Fio. So basically, I just want to know, why is that your perspective?
Yeah. So basically,
And what's the difference between the two women?
I can explain to you very nicely. So with A, she appreciates. She makes me feel loved. She speaks my love languages. She takes care of me. She thinks of me. She can see if I'm spending too much. She's doing everything she can to make sure that I'm happy too. She's communicating how she feels. B is just around to live a soft life. B doesn't communicate about how she feels about me. B doesn't care about me.
It's not for you.
B is just with Thato Rampedi and that bangs for her. B is just enjoying my money. You get me? I communicate to B, I say, B, this is my love language. She goes, okay, cool. Does she do it? No. She doesn't. Why doesn't she do it? Because she thinks she doesn't have to do it because she thinks she's the prize.
Yeah.
Which is a big problem with people in relationships. Someone thinks they're the prize. And no one is the prize, but we're each other's prizes. Yeah, that's why I don't like B.
Who's A?
Who's A? You know who A is,
I
dad.
cannot do.
I also feel like you shouldn't be with people who have nothing to lose.
That's true.
Because the reason why you end up with
100%.
B is because she has nothing to lose.
You know, the reason why I end up with B because I'm lonely, bro.
Yeah.
I'm lonely and you don't know who to give a chance to in this world. I really believe in companionship. and I love being around people. So I unfortunately am a body. So if I see someone give me a little bit of attention, I'm gonna give them my all.
I'm in love.
Okay, we're going back to more accountability. That sounds like your choice, like your fault. You chose B. You chose B.
Of course I chose B. That's why I'm paying for B.
Yeah, they're not me, man.
No, he's paying for it, but he's saying it's not coming from a good place. He's still going to do what he has to do, but he doesn't want to be doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you really can't blame B for B.
Yes, I care.
No,
B is.
No, B is being B, dog.
Yeah, B is being B.
That's why B was evicted from the house.
That's fair.
Yes, that's fair. But like B is being B. B
is being B, and then Thato has the right to be like, because you're being B, dog, I'm outie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you knew B was B when you showed up.
I did not.
But he didn't know B was
I didn't know B was. I'm getting to know
You
B.
get to know someone, then
B
you
is not my
realize
girlfriend.
that like, oh,
But
you actually don't appreciate
we need to
what
speak
I
about
do.
how sorry, Gugu. We need to speak about how long it takes to see red flags.
Yeah, bro.
You should know.
True.
You should know
That's a
early.
beautiful. Wow.
But there's some, you know, some things you can see off the surface. There's like a
That's
few,
true.
there are a few indicators you can pick up on, and you know, like last week we were talking about like situationships, or a few weeks back, and there's like the dating phase.
Yeah.
Like people confuse dating to like orajola. It's not the same. We're going out, we're getting to know each other. That's what
Yes.
dating is. So during that phase, there are important conversations you want to have.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually speaking of dating phases, who's paying for that bill?
The man should be paying.
The
for
person
it.
who asked to
man.
tell
Yeah, I was
who
about to say.
initiated the date.
You know,
Whoever initiated the date.
let me tell you guys all something now.
Okay,
Women
Thato.
love saying the person who initiated. When do you guys initiate?
I've come across women that initiate.
How many times?
Wait, no,
compared
no.
to you?
Maybe
Thank you,
like a couple of
Luca.
times.
In comparison to the amount of times you initiate?
Yeah,
That's
but
a
that's
fair
because
question.
we don't throw willy nilly. Like
They're not like
Are you
us.
saying we throw willy
Yeah,
nilly?
for sure. Oh, for
Also, but also,
sure.
guys, maybe we should be listening to this because
Literally,
people
actually,
drink
on
too
it.
much.
like I think hands throw when they genuinely see that there's some sort of potential. I may not know you, but like there's definitely something I'm attracted to. I like you for a specific reason. Whereas guys, it's like you're hot, you're nice, I want to speak to you now, and then you're gonna find out she's B, then you're upset. But like as a honey, I might like actually chill and be like, oh, actually I've been, you know, like, oh, Thato, your tweets are interesting. Like maybe I like the way you think a bit. Oh, like you're kind of cute. Like Tladi. Like I think we take longer to throw because one, we don't like rejection, so we want to be more sure of when it
No
is
one
that we
likes
throw.
rejection.
No one does, but honey's more.
When you say throw, do you mean like shooting a shot?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
Like
about
being
like
proactive.
we've shot our shots. Well, now we're dancing now.
Oh,
How many times do women suggest that we should go out when we're
Percentage-wise.
dancing?
you got okay.
I've
let
come
me not.
across
Also, you wanna
that.
because yeah, I was
How
about to say,
often?
you wanna say.
Far-fetched.
I hear
It's
what you
not
say, but how often?
far-fetched.
It's like how she mentioned now, more often than not, we are the one starting things.
Yes.
So if I'm starting something, right, I'm going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I started it.
Yeah.
But there are instances where somebody shows an interest in you and they're actually proactive about that.
So
They're actually
so you're an engineer. You do data and then all those things. Now.
Yeah.
Out of all of the honeys you've been with, now I want you to
Great
do.
question.
I want you to do an average analysis. Just take all of the times that they've all asked you. Is it a fair amount of times in comparison to the amount of times that you have asked them out?
But
or
that's-
you're
that's
to
very-
one
that's very-
person,
that's very
an
objective.
outlier.
That changed your
my
life.
opinion.
Oh,
my opinion would-
I'm removing.
Okay,
I'm
but
not making it
okay, fine.
objective.
Based on that,
I'm saying here's a data set.
fair enough. It happens more often that I'm doing the
Yes.
paying than it does
Yeah.
that it's happened to me. But I'm saying that it's not like far-fetched that it happens. Like it's not wild. It's not an anomaly. It's normal. It actually happens.
Okay, can I ask? Let's now speak in the context of a relationship. You guys are obviously with you guys have had girlfriends. Are you guys telling me
Never.
that sorry, that was
No,
presumptuous?
he's wild.
They've all people.
And I felt
He's
bad.
missing
For what? For not having a girlfriend?
No, I was like, I'm assuming he hasn't have a girlfriend. Can't we but in your relationships, you guys never felt that the woman initiated when there
No,
was
in a
love and
relationship
she
is
really
different.
cared.
In a relationship is different. It's different because a relationship is different because you know each other's pockets. So it doesn't matter who initiates in a relationship.
So you're talking about the stage right before you.
I'm talking about
date.
dating.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going out on guys. Really?
We're going out on dates.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dating phase when we're getting to know each other phase.
I still feel like I have definitely, and my friends have, like at that point where I feel someone and I want to see you, I can fully be like, hey dog, let's do something. And knowing that I initiated means that it will be on me.
I don't know.
You're a rare breed.
Maybe it's the goals I need.
That
Are
you need
different
leave
from
me
you.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not often.
often,
It's
eh?
almost. I can speak about a recent event. I won't mention
Ish,
names.
but also wait, I think I'm lying to some extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know,
Women, some women.
it depends. Yeah, some women.
Some women will initiate.
Yes.
And then when it's time to pay, still look at you.
Facts, and I definitely
That
have
is
been
crazy.
with people where I initiated and I still let them pay, but that's because they wanted to. Like even if I wanted to pay,
Yeah.
I was so comfortable in the role of not paying because I knew they wouldn't let me. So I could
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't
that's-
want.
Yeah, that's different.
As a lapara, you sit back and make eye contact.
Yeah. And
Hey, I
see.
can't do that.
And don't reach anywhere. No. Sometimes you gotta. Like I've learned something. If I express something, if I don't like you have to stand firm by what you believe in. If you believe that if you don't start something, you have why you took me out of my space and said, hey, you want to see me and you want us to go wherever you want us to go. If money was going to be a problem as a conversation, you should have brought up
in the beginning.
Yeah.
So now if you look at me, okay, look at me. But like, then what? Say something.
Also, I'm
say
hearing
something.
Lucas, because if you can't do it, at least be like, yo, babe, I want us to do this. I'm initiating it, but I'm broke right now. Like, I'm gonna need you to cover it, and then you have that conversation. But don't go there, like having initiated, and then now
Oh, well, we want to look each other staring contest. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's easier in a relationship, but
It
talking
is
straight
easier.
is
No,
not
yeah,
that easy.
no, but it's like the more I've allowed myself to, because I used to battle with this thing of being a provider, and I wouldn't start something unless I can see it
Continuous,
through.
yes.
So I won't, if I feel like I'm in a bad financial position, I'm not going to hit on girls. I'm gonna just I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Because I want to take you out.
Good.
If I can't do that, then get the chance now. I'm wasting both our time. And I'm gonna, more than anything, actually more than considering I'm wasting your time, it's more of I'm making myself feel uncomfortable.
I get it.
I am
like,
not.
I can't experience you the way I would like to experience
Yeah.
you and have us do certain things.
So like I'd rather not. So
I get that.
because I've allowed myself to engage more regardless of that fact, I'm not gonna start something, but I'm not going to block something from happening. Let's say I meet Gugu, we out and I meet Gugu and I like her vibe and we start speaking, it's chats. I'm not yet, let's say I'm in that position where I wouldn't have started anything. I'm not going to start anything. I'm not going to say, hey, I want to see you when I know that I can't.
Yeah.
But if you say you want to see me, I am more open to that because I understand that you want to do it because you want to do it.
Yes.
And it's not because you're expecting me to do something. So that's why I can go to a date and we'll make eye contact because I thought this is what you wanted to do, and I thought you thought this through.
You must teach us. I don't have the.
Oh no, I'm also learning. It's a revelation.
I agree. I've seen in practice where if you do communicate or it's understood that, hey, if you want me outside, you need to get me outside.
Yeah.
Don't say you want me outside and then I'm inconvenienced. Now I don't pay for my car because I want to be outside.
Is that the lengths you're willing to go to?
It's an example.
That's a big example. Maybe your airtime, you skipped a lot of steps before you got to pay for installment.
Whenever my Tladi is done with that car.
Yeah, he's like, maybe I should get rid of my car.
And I've been in that position.
Yeah, that's your first inclination. I should get rid of this car.
Yeah. I want to wrap up soon.
But the conversation is fine. So people want long format.
I didn't answer your question.
Yeah.
About the household and things you expect.
Yes.
You touched on it. No, I'm the biggest fan of a dual income home.
Yeah.
That thing looks exciting. Are you telling me that someone is capable of? I'm assuming you're gonna date your peer. So you're saying effectively in the household you have double the salary. But what I wanted to add on your thing, I believe things must be proportional. If the woman earns more, I think we should have the luxury of just enjoying our money together. So if you earn more, you should pay more. The same way tax has been dealt with.
Okay.
You earn more, you pay more. And I guess in that sense, I get the benefit of being in a partnership with you.
That's powerful.
The revenue service would love
I'd be able to do that. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, it's you.
But it
at the
makes
end of the day.
sense.
Me, you earn more
So
than
you
me,
would
you pay
struggle.
more.
Yeah, I still want to pay more, even though you're making
Even if you
more.
can't.
That's
It goes back to what
behavior.
Matadi was saying. Or if you can't do that, it might just break you.
It's toxic behavior.
Okay, but I'd never do something that I can't do also.
But what if
That's
you can
true
do
too.
something right now and then you can't do it later? Like you start doing this
Well,
thing.
then I'll fall on it.
Yeah, that's a different conversation we would like to have about people changing their minds because you can say you're this person in the beginning of a relationship and,
and
then
then
you
do
get
something else. Yes. Okay.
Yes, but then with you, household, ideal.
Again, it's very broad for me because I don't really know what it's gonna look like, and I don't really know what like.
Just
role
But you have
each person
expectations.
will play.
No necessarily.
Yeah, for sure.
gender
I
roles.
think I like a dual income is important. I'm gonna make my money. I know that for sure. I'm not gonna be with someone who's not making money. Periana periolis.
Per.
And yeah, I think especially when it comes to a home and kids, like I think both playing a part in maintaining it is important because it's something you're building together, and no one wants to feel like they're doing more and supporting the family more and the kids more than the other person. So yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm with a guy,
Of course.
yeah, it's like. No, I would want to pay some of the bond. I need that in my name too. I was actually going to be like,
what I was saying. That's what I
yeah,
was-
I hear you.
But it's
yes.
also important to feel useful. I think everybody wants to be a part of something.
Yeah.
So if you have an opportunity to pay a bond, why not?
Yeah, for sure. But I think I'm not opposed to the idea of one person paying more when they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for me, that makes a lot of sense. It's just like if you're making more money than what I am and you're comfortable to do this and it's coming from you and I'm not imposing it, grand. And if I'm in that position and I'm also being like, yo, babe, relax, I can do this, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings us to a topic we need to do in the future. Yo, you guys hear my voice? A topic we need to do in the future. Like we need to.
His balls dropped.
I forgot what I was saying. La border.
But yeah, one of those other conversations we should speak about.
In the future.
Yeah,
that's true.
A delay change.
Every day.
Every
Can I
single day.
focus on video change? I forgot. No man, sorry.
Yeah, but that was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for listening to Malomes.
Is that
Mic.
it? I had a few more questions.
Yo,
for
Thato
Gugu.
will cut this podcast very quick.
I don't think so. This question will in review we'll look at it. Now, if it's appropriate, we'll stick. If it's not, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Nah. But let's say you're in a situation.
Yeah.
Who pays for the morning after pill the next morning?
I hope you guys answer this correctly. Genuinely.
That is.
Let's start with Thato.
Let's start with Thato.
For the morning after ball.
Yeah.
It's me, bro.
It's you.
I'm going with you.
Why? Because
We're
you
getting-
nutted.
No, because I want to make sure that you take it. That's what I'm paying. I'm taking you to the place. We're going. You're buying it. I'm buying you a bottle of water. If you want Powerade, I can get you Powerade.
You're getting everything.
I'm popping it for you. I want to see in your head. I want to see it with your mouth. I want to give you alarms that you make sure. Give you alarms that you just make sure that thing is in the mouth.
We'll take it, baby.
Why?
No, but definitely.
What do you think, Lucas?
What do I think? I don't. How do I
You answered.
No, listen.
anyway,
I don't think like whoever wants to. Like it's just if I'm asked to, I'll do it.
this
But
guy's
if you
amazing,
want
bro.
to do it, then
He's
do
a media
it.
trainer.
Yeah.
There's no I'm expecting you to do it, or
Okay.
even if you did expect me to do it, it's one of those things. It's less than a clip of crying out loud.
I think.
And I think that's the issue. Is this on a clip of a crying out loud? So open your wallet.
Joe, I am more than.
But
if you walk into the store and go to the counter, grab it and go to and pay.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
of
gonna
course,
say,
yeah.
"Hey,
Before,
stop, let me pay for this."
No. Morning after was too simple. You can pick up 100 rand. Let's say now it's the A word.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you see
Who
now
pays
that's
for that?
different.
Who pays for it? Whoever wants it.
Whoa.
I'm asking. I gotta be having here a conversation, guys.
But I mean,
I think we should sit down and have a
I was
discussion.
about to say,
believe in
you have to
abortions?
start with the fact. You
Do
have
we
to go
believe in
back to the point of
abortions?
like, do people agree with abortions here?
With the portions, yeah.
Oh, you wanna start with that
Google
question?
start.
You wanna start with that question?
Oh, hell, I would never answer this publicly. Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. That's
Why?
why. That's
Asking
why
about
we frame-
abortions publicly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
so
one of those,
do you have any more
I think it's a
Is it
very
that sensitive?
personal.
It's very
personal.
What do you think about abortion?
Well,
no.
I think
So
everybody.
we're not
But let
speaking
me,
about
yeah, I think
No.
it's also very tricky because, yeah, it's tricky.
We're not speaking about abortions.
Okay.
100%. I was
We
about to say for
definitely
you.
cutting that out. And thank you for your opinion. You see-
Okay,
PR.
let me just explain. Let me speak to
So now we're just talking when the cameras are
the
off.
morning
Off the record.
after pull.
Oh no, we back to
How
the
are we gonna
morning
cut
after.
back the
No,
morning
we'll
after?
chop.
We'll chop.
There's
Is it
editor.
fine?
There's an
Oh, no.
editor.
If
There's
you
an
want to edit
editor.
here, we can.
Nah.
Huh?
Thato is
You have
the
an editor, that guy.
Google, I wanna hear
Google
your chat.
speak.
Okay, we can end here. Sorry. For me, just offer.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about who pays for it, but I think I would really appreciate it if the person I was engaging with
Us too, Gugu.
offered.
Us too, Gugu.
What do you mean?
Offer something. Even us want you to be like, hey, the book
some breakfast.
hey, do you want me to contribute? So I can say no.
Let's have a
Don't
conversation.
just
Is what I
look and
always
go.
say.
Don't all of a sudden your blood needs to go to the bathroom now.
Eh, but nah.
Offer. Offer.
Yeah, you know who was off the record. didn't you?
Offer.
Now we need to
Yeah.
edit again.
All of a sudden you're on TikTok with the book. Offer. Offer. I'm going to pay, but offer.
Yeah.
No, but let's have a
principle is crazy.
conversation. Let's have a conversation like grown-ups. Let's say, oh, we should probably get the morning after pill.
Yes.
And if anybody, and it's like there are subtle things that can help you see or gauge who you're dealing with.
You know
if
what?
they don't offer and you like things being offered, that's not your guy.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. Like, I don't think I take it personally. Personally,
But
the
it's
baby
not-
gotta go, so I'd have to do what I have to do. Like, I'm not. I'm not gonna fight you over 100 rand. Like, I'm gonna actually do what I need to do. I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah.
But I think it's it just came and it left. It's gonna come back to me.
It's not crazy. That's what the morning after pill.
I like that.
Oh,
GNL1.
for me, I think it's like the least you can do is pay for it because I think men don't necessarily understand the effects of the morning after pull.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest one.
So it's like for me, I'm gonna be sitting at home. I'm gonna have the cramps. I'm gonna be bleeding out for however many days. The least you could do.
That's the morning
Throw
after
your
pill, do
weight.
that.
Yeah, it's
yes,
bad.
it's bad.
It's like
bad.
it's last resort.
It's bad.
The morning after pill.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't
And
know
I know men are so
Cycles.
desensitized to it because like on the timeline, you know, honeys be joking, fetus deletes, like I popped the morning after pill,
Yeah.
tring. Hey.
We see it like duct tape.
I thought it was just like I thought it was like taking like your contraceptive.
No, it's not.
Shit, boy.
That's bad.
Even
Yeah.
contraceptive has
That makes
Yeah.
effect.
Even
Even
a
con-
contraceptive.
Yeah, but I know
is
the effects of a contraceptive.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, but they're different for different women.
women.
Like they
don't react the
they
same.
don't react the same way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know that too.
Shout out to
Thato's
knowledge.
done with us. Thanks, guys.
Yo, close it off.
It's like it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We heard you.
Yeah.
Tried, guys. You
Yeah.
still
Shout out for
tried.
coming on.
Guys,
Yeah,
thanks
can
for
you
having
just-
Shout out to coming-
me.
shout out
For
for
coming on. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Always
You know
lovely
this.
seeing you
know
guys.
this.
Yo.
I like how you think. I
Thanks,
appreciate
bro.
your voice. Thank you again.
Thank
This
you.
is what you should have done on Looking from John, man.
What?
Like the way you see,
I like your
now you're
voice.
comfortable.
Yeah, no,
Now
he had
you're
no
speaking.
words. He had no words in the beginning.
My name is. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, please give us 5 stars. If you guys want to give us 3 stars, give us 5 stars and tell us why you wanted to give us 3 stars because that doesn't make sense. But we want to learn.
Yeah.
So maybe, but give us 5 stars.
And thank you for
Yeah,
watching.
would like to hear everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
All
And
the
also, I'm gonna
comments.
definitely have you guys on my podcast.
We'll send you the red card.
No,
Me, I'm still free. I'm still free now. Like I'm still testing the waters.
Okay.
So like free talent.
I'm down.
If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment down below. If you're on Spotify, anywhere other place, please share.
And guys, follow me on Instagram. I'm still on the 10,000.
Nah, don't follow him. He's not. I'm
I didn't do
personally saying,
anything.
don't follow him.
There's no purpose.
He doesn't try. Sure.